Welcome to Inside the Box podcast powered by Gate 84. My name is Cassie George and I will be your host for this podcast. Now, in case you're wondering, what is Gate 84? Gate 84 is an infrastructure focused on the industrialization of Africa. So basically what we're trying to do is to make sure that investors, entrepreneurs, and operators actually evaluate, discover, and act on business opportunities across the Africa economy. Now, speaking about industrialization, a lot of question has popped up if Africa truly is ready for industrialization, and the big answer is a three-letter word: yes. Now, are there financial constraints? Yes. Infrastructural deficit, of course. The global, economy are, at a downscale. Practically, some people might say not in our favor, but I think more than ever, Africa is ready for it. Now, a lot of times the question has been asked, what exactly is in Africa that, a lot of people from different continents want to have access to? And I always answer that Africa is actually not short of ideas. There are just a lot of untapped opportunities waiting to be explored. Now, if you do understand that industrialization is the bedrock of every economy, then you would understand how you need to be part of this conversation. So on this podcast, we're going to be interviewing founders, investors, consultants. There are a lot of information that are being gatekept, and right here we'll be asking the right kind of questions to make sure that you have access to such, information that you need. If you're also wondering what is the right industry for me to invest in, is it agriculture? Is it tech? Where exactly should I put my money at? Or maybe you've even invested a couple of times and you didn't get your returns. We are trying to just make sure that you understand that this is the right place for you to access such, informations. Basically, somebody did say that the next generation of, the globalization of economy is not coming from Silicon Valley. It's coming from Lagos. It's coming from Port Harcourt. It's coming from Kigali, Kenya, Accra, and even beyond. And you need to be part of the people who are in the front line of tapping into such economy, right? So according to the stats, it says 1 in every 4 persons by 2050 will be African, and Nigeria is projected to be the 3rd most populated country. So the question is, what are you going to be doing with this information? Where are you putting your money at? So in case you're wondering, who is this podcast for? Is for you, especially if you're interested in growing your money, if you're interested in the conversations about growing the economy, if you're wondering where you should put your money at for it to grow better, this is where you need to be. Now, a lot of times, success is often celebrated after the results is made available to everyone. But for this podcast, we want to help you have access to such opportunities before they become obvious. And the best way for you to do that is to make sure that you're following, you're liking, you're commenting, you're part of the conversation, part of the ecosystem, part of the community that we're trying to build here. And most importantly, you subscribe to our YouTube channel. So I look forward to seeing you again, hopefully next time when we have a guest, so that we can divulge a lot of information that would be of benefit to you. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Cassie George.